Hi everyone, my name is David Blythe and I represent a company called Eat Big Fish. It's a global strategy consultancy focused on challenger thinking, and I work with them across the Africa region. Jess Mason from IT360 is an ex-client of mine, and she asked me just to quickly capture a couple of thoughts on what challenger thinking is. And it's an incredibly important time to be able to think like a challenger. It's the perfect context for challenger brands, although we've been working on the idea of challenger thinking for well over 20 years. Now is a great time because change has been done unto us. And we've had very little choice in the change that's been done unto us this year. And so that messes a little bit with our psychology, and importantly, it takes a challenger mindset to kind of get out of the victim mentality. And one can choose to be a victim of change or an agent of change. And we think challenger thinking is the way to remove oneself from that victim mentality. And so let's just quickly talk about what a challenger is. Either a team or a brand or an individual is someone or a brand whose ambition exceeds the traditional resources required to be able to compete effectively and win. And so a challenger has to make bold moves, has to rethink things, and has to change and progress and move the category forward and move themselves forward in a new way. And that starts with a mindset. It starts with a mindset of what we call intelligent naivety, which is asking the questions that a child would ask. Why is the category like this when it could be like that? Why do people price in this particular way when they could price in that way? Or why is the culture of the category like this? Why does the category use this particular language? And this is really, really important because when good practice becomes proven practice and then becomes locked in behavior, that's what we call path dependency. And that path dependency results in everyone doing the same thing, looking the same, dressing the same, using the same language in an organization, using the same communication constructs in their advertising or in their sales techniques, same ways of working, same processes, etc. And what's important is for us to not do that, we think, in this time. We need to kind of stand out and do far more with less. And so we have to ask some upstream questions of the category and of ourselves as well, and find new ways of partnering, new ways of acting, new ways of behaving, and maybe inject our categories or our businesses or ourselves really with new emotion, and to flip the thinking of victim mentality into challenger mentality. And a couple of really quick examples of organizations that have done that or people that have done that. You might know a person called Bill Franklin, who was one of the senior executives at Southwest Airlines, who introduced in 1972 the 10-minute turn. So why can't he asked a big question of the category: why can we not turn a plane around in 10 minutes? And the 10-minute turn was born when other organizations were taking an hour to do exactly the same thing. Netflix, similar story. Reed Hastings asked, why can't video rental be just like my gym contract and be on demand, and all you can eat buffet when I want it, how I want it. And so we've captured the traits of a challenger. There are 6 of them in a 9-module course called challengerid.com, and you can go and have a look at it there. And there are the very specific 6 traits of a challenger mindset, so it might help yourself or might help your team and your organization to be able to bring something new to the category, to be able to flip things, to be able to ask upstream questions and change the emotional energy in yourself and your organization to be able to compete effectively in 2021. So wishing you all the best out there. Good luck. I hope you can bring a challenger mindset to the party. And I'm going to leave you with this lovely quote on the wall behind me, which I really love, which is: the thing that should scare us the most is not rejection, it's indifference. Good luck and take care.